funny.
Yours. Well, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free.
You know, I heard an interesting definition of love as acceptance, and it had me think, well, if love is simply acceptance, then there's really no such thing as unconditional love. All love is unconditional. If it's acceptance, then all love is unconditional. And certainly, when it comes to acceptance and love, that's something that Maggie and I are blessed to have. Cute.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me more loving than I've ever had. Make it all better when I'm feeling sad.
Beautiful.
Tell me that I'm special even when I know I'm not. Make it feel good when I hurt so bad. Barely getting mad, I'm so glad I found you. I love being around you. You make it easy. It's easy as 1, 2, 1, 2, There's 3, only 4. One thing to do. 3 words for you.
Lovely.
I love you. There's only one way to say those 3 words.
What I love most about Maggie is her demeanor, her sweetness. She's got this amazing sweetness and this outgoing, fun attitude about everything. She's got the greatest smile and the most beautiful eyes.
Make it feel good when I hurt so bad. Best that I've had. I'm so glad I found you. I love being around you. You make it easy. It's easy as 1, 2, 1, 2, There's 3, only 4. One thing to do. 3 words for you.
And compassionate.
I love you. There's only one way to say those 3 words. And that's what I'll do. I love you. I love you.
Oh, my friends love Maggie. In fact, I remember one particular story when we were in North Carolina visiting with some friends, and we'd only been with them a few hours. We went to this outdoor sushi restaurant, and as soon as Maggie walked away to use the restroom, my friends leaned over and, you know, it's a typical friend reply. Like, they all do this. They lean over and they say, we love her, Steve. You know, that kind of a thing. So, yeah, all my friends really, really adore her. And my best friend and his wife are sort of, you know, pushing me and asking about the future and all that kind of thing. You know, everybody, all my great friends, and there's still some that need to meet Maggie, but all my great friends really approve of her and are really happy for me. I feel like I'm with someone that's someone that I deserve, and I know that I deserve the best, and Maggie is the best. Easygoing.
With everything I've ever done, I give it all to everyone for one more day. Another night I'm waking through another door I walk into, I can't break.
So, about 2 years ago, I was visiting with some friends in Florida, and their names are Rob and Kara. And they have such a great relationship, and one day Kara was sharing with me that before they had ever met, she had written down a list of everything that she was looking for in her ideal mate. And as it turns out, Rob had done the same thing. And then they found each other, and they've been married for over 2 years now. And they have such a great relationship. And Kara asked me to promise that when I got home I would do the same thing, that I would make my list and send it to her so she could pray on it for me. And logically it made sense, but I didn't do it. In fact, it took me another 8 months, and I was watching a TV show where somebody shared a very similar story, having written out a list of everything they were looking for in their ideal mate, and really focusing on that and letting the universe bring it to them. And this person ended up finding that person and was engaged soon after. So in that moment, I was inspired again. So I said, okay, if I don't turn off the TV and grab my legal pad and start writing right now, then I might not do it. So I did. I grabbed the legal pad and I filled the page. Here's my page. This is everything. This is everything that I had described. And I did this 2 months before I met Maggie. And I'm telling you, I was with Maggie for probably about a month, and I hadn't looked at the list since I'd met her. But I would tell friends, I'd say, you know, if there's 50 things on the list, she's got to be 45 of them. I mean, she's just everything that I've been looking for. And it didn't take long before I was falling in love with this girl. And so probably about 5 or 6 weeks into the relationship, I decided I'm going to go and look at my list. And I was blown away. I counted at first how many things were on the list. There's 66 things on my list. And Maggie is all 66 of these things, every one of them. We have such a blast when we're together, and one thing that we both really try to do as often as we can and as often as we're thinking about it, is to live in the moment and really cherish the time that we have together. So I never really thought of myself as a romantic type until I met Maggie. And somehow there's like this button that was pushed inside of me where I'm just doing things all the time now that are romantic, and I really enjoy doing them for her. And you know, this video is a great example of that.
Go ahead. What were you doing?
And so, you know, there's 2 things on here about singing and music. I wrote, she loves music and she sings well.
I remember the lyrics.
On our first date, we ended up back at her place, and she took me to her loft to show me all of her paintings. She does oil paintings, and show me all of her instruments. She plays the flute, she plays the keyboard, she plays guitar, and she sings. And on our first date, she sang me a song. And I couldn't believe, you know, when I look back at my list, that I'd written that she sings well and that she loves music. You know, and here I'm discovering these things on the first date. So for her 30th birthday, I bought her a beautiful guitar. The guitar that she was using had a crack in it. It really wasn't commensurate with her talent, her abilities on the guitar. So I found just the right guitar for her, and really enjoyed giving that to her on her birthday.